Welcome, students, to online learning. So exciting. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about cleaning your instrument.
Besides your instrument, you'll need some paper towels, some soap, some water, and maybe a small brush if you've got one.
As you can see here, I've got a flute, a clarinet, a trumpet, a trombone.
On each instrument, there's two parts you should consider cleaning. The first is where your mouth goes. That one we'll clean with soap and water. The rest of the instrument that you touch, you can wipe down with a clean, dry cloth. It'll remove any dirt and fingerprints from your instrument. This is the standard practice. If you're really worried about disinfecting the instrument, you can get some sanitizer on a damp cloth. Make sure it's not wet, just damp. And you could also wipe off the instrument. On the flute and clarinet, be very careful about the pads. We do not get these wet. If one of these pads gets wet, it can stop working, and if that does, it might cost up to $10 or more for a repair shop to fix it. You've got about 16 or 17 of those pads, so don't get them wet.
Trumpet and trombone mouthpieces are pretty easy. All you need is a little soap and some water. If you have a little brush, you could use that to clean out the shank of the mouthpiece, but that's not necessary. Dry it off with a paper towel. For a clarinet mouthpiece, remove the cap and the ligature. Clean with soap and water. This is a clarinet mouthpiece brush. If you don't have a brush this size, that's okay. Dry it off with a paper towel. You'll notice the brush that I'm using has a little plastic tip so it doesn't scratch the inside of the mouthpiece. When you're done, put a little bit more cork grease on the cork. The flute head joint just needs a little soap and water. Dry it off. This is an adjustment cap. You don't want to loosen it, tighten it, or take it off. Just leave it as it is. If you get sick, you're going to want to clean your instrument. If you don't get sick, this is still a good idea for you to do. Now, I know how it goes. You're at home, things might be a little boring, the servers are going to be busy, there's no friends to hang out with. Playing an instrument is a good change of pace, and you might enjoy it. The last thing is, you should still be playing your instrument. You need your instrument. If you haven't picked it up from the school yet, I would suggest going and doing that today. All right, hope you're having fun. I'll have a few more videos coming out soon. See you then.